does Busta Rhymes?
Oh God.
He has a classic catalog, but does he have a classic album?
Yes.
The closest is When Disaster Strikes.
That's the first. No, the first.
That's the
one.
second album.
No, I think the
Look,
first
man.
one. The first one
I
was
wanted
the
to
classic.
jump this one real quick.
The first one. The first one was the classic.
The first album was The Coming. The second one was When Disaster Strikes.
Yeah,
And
the
to
first
me, that
one. The
was
first
He
one.
had
He,
ELE.
ELE was. I don't put it above the first two.
the first one was a classic.
I wouldn't say any of his albums are
that was
classic.
something in
And see,
'98 right there.
And that's why I say.
I
I
love
don't
that,
think he has
boy.
a classic album.
I say
I don't know if he put an album together like
Buster has a classic
that,
catalog.
Unless you include Greatest Hits.
That's what I'm saying.
That's about the only-
His catalog is
awesome.
deep. Yeah,
His catalog.
He has singles.
yeah. He got
great
hella
songs.
singles
I don't know if
and,
he has
and
the
all that
actual-
stuff.
Yeah, I
but
don't
as
think
one
it-
album.
that first one was a
have to-
classic.
Damn, you
Coming
call me
is
this.
on.
I don't like that. You know I love Busta.
Y'all.
That's why I said I'm
When I
glad
step
you
up
were
in your
here
dick,
so
I-
I could add.
No, Busta does not have any official
I'm not
classic
gonna say that.
albums.
I'm gonna
No,
reserve.
that's a classic.
And I like
album.
Busta's catalog.
That's
I
a
just
classic.
don't think
His
he has any
catalog's
classic.
classic.
He got some good albums. He got some joints on them, but there's no classics. Busta does
Good
not
to great
have a classic
albums,
album.
but no classic albums. That's just how I look at it. And he had, like you said, the first one.
What Coming? I can't put The Coming above the When Disaster
I
Strikes.
mean,
the
we
second
just
album.
gonna have to agree to
And
disagree.
ELE.
I can.
Yeah,
But he got some great songs though. He
He-
got songs
Look,
forever.
anytime you got more than 4 songs on an album,
No,
it-
No.
No, we're from the we're from the era where they used to have real whole like
wait.
16 songs.
No, what?
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
so I said number one. I didn't even put a number on it. I said anytime you have more than 4 songs on an album. Now albums, yeah, they range from 12 to 16 back then. You feel what I'm saying? So if somebody had 12 songs on it, that was considered a good album.
This is a classic to me.
I didn't put no number on it.
I'm gonna put a number on it.
Okay.
If you got 12 songs on that album, 10 of them things better ride. 10 of them songs
At least
better
9,
ride.
dog. At least 9.
9 makes it questionable because that's one too many songs I might have to skip.
Come
Like,
on,
nine
bro.
make it
So you said a 12-song
One of my-
album, 9 doesn't count as a classic?
No. One
That's
of my
over six. That's
one
over
of my
60%.
favorite albums is
If it's a
Black
classic, you can't have no fillers.
One
That's
of
just my
favorite
personal
albums is Black
opinion.
Rob's album, Life Story.
Life
Life
story.
Story is a great album, but it's some skips on that joint. Like Only Built for Cuban Links, classic. Yeah, it's classic. Illmatic, classic. No skips.
To Cal isn't.
To Cal is. Don't
Yeah,
No,
say
that's
this
too-
about
It's
that.
not a classic
It's not
album.
a classic then, based on what you saying.
Meth ain't got no classics.
No, you don't.
No, Meth ain't got no classics.
No.
There are lots of legendary rappers with no classics.
Jada ain't got no classics.
None. That's true.
Jada don't have no
Jada got
classics.
hits. He ain't got no classic album.
Okay.
Cam ain't got no classics.
Now
That's
hold
true.
on. Now when you start getting into 2000, you know the number of songs is no longer 12 no more. They don't
It
drop
don't
to like
matter.
10. Hold on. So if it drops to 10, right? If it's 10,
Braden on a curve.
Yeah, you still need about 8. And no, you need 9 now for sure. You need 9
Damn,
for sure.
Sal.
If you- no,
Yeah, I'll say
and this is the
it's
main reason,
process.
Hassan. This is the main
Weighted
reason.
GPAs
Just
and
because, and I blame this on Lil Wayne a little bit. Just because you're flooding the market with all this music doesn't mean that everything's good. But now, once you get to an album, this supposed to be your best. You shouldn't have more than one skip on a 10 tracker. That's just that's unfair to your fans. I really think that's unfair to your fans.
harsh.
Yeah.
Nigga, if
would
you
say-
album,
I
if you
would say
cut down,
over.
if you've
you got
cut
7
down,
bangers, that's a classic.
if you've cut down
Off
your
of 10.
tracks, just think about it. If we've already went from 16 to 12, then from
to
12 to
10.
like 8 or 10,
yeah.
why we gotta skip anything?
And on top of that,
Why are you
I
giving
get
us
your
any
point.
fillers?
I get your point.
Why are you giving us fillers?
and this
I
is
get your
another
point.
thing. So now
Give us
I'm-
a skit over a filler. You know what I mean?
So now I'm giving you, I can't give you credit now. Like you say, you don't drop the 10. I'm giving people doing 12, they have to have 10, 11. So now I got to drop down because you didn't want to do the workload. Nah, it's going to be tougher because you didn't do the proper workload for this. Like Kendrick, To Pimp a Butterfly,
That's the classic.
classic.
a classic.
Classic. that whole album rides.
I mean, with those,
I don't-
that right there is different because hold on, wait a minute. I like how you did that too. I like how you did it. You think you slid? It's all right. Again, I mean, it's right. He put it out. I mean, then too. You also got to understand. Wasn't that one of his? That's one of his first big albums. So
That's his classic.
Yeah,
like
niggas, everybody normally put it all on their first two.
every artist has that album.
That hungry album.
That boom.
I call it hungry. I call it hungry album.
This is my album. That's my claim to fame. Every artist has it.
I call it my
That's
hungry album.
Kendrick.
Like put my pain in, I'm putting
So
my
when
all
I asked
in this
Busta
shit.
Rhymes, we're like, when disaster strikes.
Okay,
that's
so-
your claim to
So we
fame
can then
album.
just say DMX catalog, his catalog, and he had over.
Don't do that.
What I'm
It's
going
Dark
to
and Hellside. It's a
It's
classic.
a classic. It's a classic.
Everything else is questionable,
Yes.
but that.
do everything
First album
else. Is,
yes. The first album's a classic
Of
without
course.
a doubt.
so everything else after that.
Yeah, if you want to make an argument for
you can scrutinize.
anything else,
What, the
after
blood
that,
of my-
flesh of my flesh.
Flesh of my flesh?
is not a classic.
I ain't
you
saying
serious?
it's not. I'm just saying there's only one
It's a
inarguable
debatable
classic.
That's
It's
yeah.
an-
That would be
my
a, that's
God,
that's tough. That would be a good
you
debate.
right, that is
would be a good one.
Because I'm about to say, flesh of my flesh. That's go neck and neck with the first
Oh,
one.
that Diary of a Mad.
No, that's flesh of my flesh.
My favorite group is Mobb Deep. Now, people
Of course.
like to argue their second album, Hell on Earth.
Hell on Earth.
Hell on Earth. People say that's their classic. I'm like,
No,
no.
hell
third
no.
album.
They first one.
Nah,
The
that's
first album is Juvenile.
No,
Hell.
not
the
that, the
second
second
album
one.
is the infamous.
The
The
infamous.
third
I don't
is
count that.
I don't-
We
but that's-
they weren't popping like that. But when they dropped the Infamous, and then they came with
Infamous is the
Hell on
classic.
Earth,
And Hell
and
on
then they
Earth.
came with Murder Music.
Murder
Now,
Music.
Hell on Earth is a great album. Murder Music is a great album.
Did you say great? You wouldn't say classic album on
Not
Hell
if
on
I'm
Earth.
Say Infamous is a classic.
That's what they got, two classics. Infamous and Hell on Earth. You not saying both of those albums not classics.
I hold Infamous this much higher, so Infamous is their classic.
Listen, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that one or the other is better than each other. What I'm saying is
It's
both
a couple
them
of skips
classic.
up there that it's
On,
a couple
on
of
Hell on
skips,
Earth,
yeah.
it's a couple of
Yeah,
skips.
it's a couple of skips.
Really?
You're talking to me. I'm a big Mobb Deep fan. It's a couple
Hell on
of
Earth
skips.
to me, Infamous and Hell on Earth to me is classic.
I'm gonna bring on one more artist and we're gonna go to the next topic. What's Ghost classic?
Supreme Clientele and Iron Man.
Yeah, because some of his shit not skipping. Period. We're start to finish.
So Iron Man is his big.
He's hungry.
I would
album?
say Supreme Clientele is above Iron Man. Supreme Clientele.
So Supreme Clientele is this hungry one.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't want. I wanted to throw a little music stuff in there. That's what I wanted to do.